ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः ओम श्री विश्वामित्रवशिष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः समस्त ऋषीणां गुरूणां मुनीनां देवतानां कृपया रामायणादिशास्त्रोक्त भगवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म सेवकानां भक्तानां स्थापकानां समस्त विघ्न निवारण समस्त शत्रु निर्मूलन समस्त शक्ति प्रदानेन विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ भगवन्नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम. Salutations to Parabrahma, Shruti Mata, all Srimad Ramayana Acharyas, Gurus of all the Ramayanas of all the Yuga. Special pranam to Vyasa Bhagwan. In the same way, Uma Maheshwara, Sita Rama. Sita Rama are the main characters. Uma Maheshwara, the Guru Shishya. Vyasa Bhagwan is taken all pains to present these interactions and stories in front of us, so that we all, through the study, develop the Jnanam, Bhakti and Moksha we experience. Now, yesterday in our Adhyatma Ramayanam, Namaskandha, Ayodhya Kandam, Navamaha Sarga, we have seen how KAIKEYI Mata talked into Lord Rama. How many important thoughts are there in that? You might have done definitely some homework of Manana Chintana. And from that entire episode, how many hundreds of things are there for us also to learn if we can really focus. Now, one by one, every of the enumeration cannot happen. Luckily, we are lucky that what Mata Kaikeyi says, if that much is understood, accepted by us, that will be enough. First thing is what? Mhm. She says, it is I, because of my own murkhata, have created obstructions for your becoming king. She accepted it. Because, very important, tomorrow it will come in our Patanjali Yoga Darshanam or maybe in Upanishad Bhashyam somewhere. Dekho, Bhagavan is there. Bhagavan always is there. Shastra is there. Guru is there. Upadeshas are there. Still, why moksha not there? We have to ask a question. Moksha not there because sadhana is not there. Why sadhana is not there? Because sankalpa is not there. Why Sankalpa is not there? Because we are not doing these two, three things. That I am in misery, point one, two, I am the cause of it, point two. Three is I myself have to come out of it, point four, for that I have to do. Everything is Ishvara Krupa. But still, if it's Ishvara Krupa is there, still if you are not realized, means something should be there at our level, no? Therefore, I am the Karta of all the Papa. Therefore, I am suffering. Only when I realize that, then slowly I can become the Karta of the Punya to become Sukhi. Thereafter only, I am the Karta of Ajnana or owner of Ajnana. Therefore, I am in Samsara. I myself have to gain knowledge for my own moksha. That Sankalpa has to come from within. That is, the effort has to come from our side because we are bound. The point is what? As long as the Jiva himself doesn't choose to get himself liberated from his own bondages, any number of gods, any number of gurus, upadeshas, they won't work. That is what we are all. Among these lot of us only, the one who himself thought that I want to get liberated, for him, the entire help of the Guru and Shastra and Bhagavad, which is ever there, is being used by him. एक घर में है कि जब सारे आइटम्स है अब बनाकर खाना है मुझे इच्छा नहीं है तो ऑल द रॉ मटेरियल विल लाइक दैट ओनली यू विल बी हंग्री ओनली इट इज यू हु हैव टू फील दैट यू हैव टू ईट रिमूव द हंगर एंड यू हैव टू गो देयर एंड मेक द थिंग्स दे आर ऑलरेडी केप्ट so to bhagavan is there his grace is there shastras are there its jnanam is there guru is there his upadeshas are there always but we are not there we are somewhere child is playing in the ground mother kept everything ready on dining table what can she do. You know that kahavat is you can take a horse to the waters, but you can't make it drink. Horse खुद को लगना चाहिए अंदर से पीने को तभी वो पिएगा वो. Can you do that pushing the water in the mouth of the horse when it is not interested? Is it not? In the same way, the whole problem is in us only that we are not the Tivra Mumukshu or Tivra Jignasu. For the reason that we are not finding that we are in Bandhanam. And in that Bandhanam only we are finding Maja. Like the swine, pig, उसको उस दलदल में वो कीचड़ में मजा आता है. So here, Kaikeyi is this acceptance that she has done a mistake is required so that she can do with the same choice the sadhana. Then what? What is the difference between being a samsari and doing sadhana? Being a samsari is denying the grace of God. Becoming sadhaka is allowing the grace of God. What works is grace only finally. But then the grace has to be received by us, no? Therefore, in the samsara when we are not allowing the grace to function. That freedom given to us by the God, we are misusing it. That common sense we should have. That I have to use the freedom given to do sadhana and reach Him, not to go away from Him. She realized it. So the story of Kaikeyi at this point, this particular episode, should teach us this lesson. I must think, understand and accept that I have done wrong. I must understand and accept that I must give it up. I must only take up that I have to do sadhana and reach. Then the whole help will come. After that, the second discussion, as she says, Hey Bhagavan, everything is your Maya. Without your Sankalpa, can anybody do anything? Therefore, even through me, these utterance of words and you have to go to jungle ये सब आप ही का ही plan है. This is when we have decided to come out of our own commotions of worldliness and we have become साधक. उसके बाद not पहले पहले मानो ऐसा कहा कि भगवान के ही माया से मैं फंसा हूं तो it fellow will never come out, he will justify. Is not many people say that स्वामी जी भगवान की कृपा है तो do you think I will not come to class? They don't know. The people in the class think the other way. भगवान की कृपा है तो ये बंद हो जाएगा क्लास. We can enjoy freedom. इनका डेफिनेशन ऐसा है. उनका डेफिनेशन कृपा is like that. Krupa is always there. Other than Krupa, there can be nothing. It is we who have to mature with the available resources. The maturity is only this much. Okay, I have to put my effort for my moksha, although help is done by him. Like the sun and the rains and Pumata, she will give the paddy or crop. But I have to do the job of plowing and sowing, no? Seeds. In the same way. But later on, she says it is your own Maya, people are Mohit and all. Yeah, Bhagavan ne Maya ko, Bhagavan has not given only one Maya of the Moha of Rajas and Tamas. He has given the Sattva also, which is also part of Maya, which is the one which helps in moksha. भगवान ने जब दो तीनों दी, आप भगवान को ऐसा नहीं कह सकते ना. Just like TV is destroying me, you can't say. In the TV there are good programs also. Is it not the world is destroying me? No. This materialistic progress or the scientific growth, is it not making everything so easily convenient? घर में बैठ बैठ के आप शास्त्र सुन रहे हो. Is it not the blessing of the science? It is our outlook with which we see the world and we behave. उसी टेक्नोलॉजिकल डेवलपमेंट के कारण we are having books printed, we have the audios recorded. Are they not helpful to this man of this Kali Yuga? Were they there in the past? They have to remember so many इतना carefully सुनकर एक दूसरे दोस्त बात करके classmates, they have to memorize it. They cannot dare to ask the guru like the Maharaj, how strict he was. Dare not ask me, एक बार बोल दिया, you have to remember. Therefore those bechare will sit together, discuss and remember what guru said. आजकल ऐसा नहीं है. You have the books, you have the audios, you can recording. These are all blessing of science. So we have to use it. Please always remember, entire world का सृष्टि स्थिति है भगवान ही करते हैं. No doubt about it. But in the sthiti kala, you and I are given freedom. That is out of love Bhagavan did, not out of his own ignorance or immaturity, that these fellows will go away from me. Do you think that you give money to your son? Out of love you give, not that this fellow will misuse the money. Is it not? You don't know. You don't even imagine. You give that freedom of money, you will misuse it. In the same way, Swatantrata given to us, we misuse and we blame the Lord. Now, what is maturity? Swatantrata given by the Lord, we have to rightly use. What is the Swatantrata? Either you can choose the Preyo Marga and suffer continuously, or choose the Shreyo Marga and evolve. After that, then slowly, to come out of the ego, we have to say, even that papa also not done by me, ये परमात्मा का ही माया है. After coming out and asking the Lord, oh Lord, दोबारा माया को फेरना नहीं. भगवान कहते हैं, मेरे पास अविद्या माया भी है फंसाने का, विद्या माया भी है, दोनों मैं भेजता हूँ. You have junk food also, you have healthy food also. दोनों में no, you have to choose. You have to play the game by following the rules. If you take the junk food, health gone, money gone. Right food, you may not enjoy the taste, but you are always safe and healthy. So too, in the world, as long as you have not reached the self, two types of Maya, binding and liberated, are there. So through the study of Shastra, company of Satsanga, and analyzing our own experience and their limitation, we have to grow out, mature, to use the Vidya Maya of the Lord, to use the Sattva given by the Lord, to use the Anugrahas given by the Lord. While doing so, to give up the Kartrutva, to everything we have to attribute it to Bhagavan only. Again, क्यों नहीं तो भगवान की स्वतंत्रता जाएगी. Is it not? Then we become swatantra, again we continue mistake. Therefore, it is your Maya. That is why, Veda mantra, Naham karomi manyuk karoti, Naham karta manyuk karta, Naham kartarayita manyuk karayita, Eshate manyame swaha, Kamak karoti, Naham karomi, Kamak karta, Naham karta, Kamak karayita, Naham karayita, Eshate kamakaya swaha, Kamokarshi namo namaha, Manyurakarshi namo namaha. These are all powerful Veda mantras. And it is a fact. For the Deva Karya, Bhagavan only sent the Maya to KAIKEYI to speak like that. This is a bigger truth. But the lower one is, she was available among so many to be used. Therefore, she'll have to realize. So from Kaikeyi's story, what we have to learn is it was our, whatever you call it as choice or position, that we have done wrong. Then we have to come to a position and choose ourselves do the right or good things. So in her stuti, one aspect was this. This is how we can learn from it. In the second aspect of her stuti, she says, you are Narayana, you are Paramatma, you are Leela Manasha Vigraha. All those things we know. Twadadhinamidam vishwam asvatantram karotigim yata kritima nartakya nrutyanti kuhake ichhaya. But remember, that कुह का इच्छा से कृत्रिम नर्तकी काम करना है, वो जो धागा रस्सी से बंधा रहता है वो इंटैक्ट रहना है, वो तोड़ लिया तो फिर then the कुहका cannot do the play of a Katputri according to his ichha. That is why we have to allow the Lord by our own choice to function through us and make us do sadhanas. शरणागति में सब आ जाते हैं. So त्वदधीना तथा माया नर्तकी बहुरूपिणी त्वया एव प्रेरिताहं च देवकार्यं करिष्यता. But the devakarya, I was prerita to talk like that. So I spoke like that and you have to come to jungle, etc. Then papishtam papa manasa karma acharam arindama. Oh Shatrudamana, that papa karma I have done. See that. It is a devakarya only. But in between it has caused dukkha to so many and she became cause for that. She is realizing that. So from arrogantly doing the bad to justifying the bad to feeling bad for doing bad to doing good, we have to travel. She is traveling in that way. In her own mind. So you take Kaikeyi as a sadhaka, sadhaka's hridaya, this is how it has to transform. Finally she says, Pahi Vishweshwarananta Jagannatha Namostute. Chindi Snehamayam Pasham Putra Vittadi Gocharam. So from here we have to study today and see that beautiful topic. Shall we do that? Let us start. How much we can do? What is the time we have? Only half of it only we will see. Please chant from the verse number 58 onwards. Let us chant up to 78. Let us do these 20 shlokas for Parayanam. Then जितना हो सके करें तो कल के दिन अवश्य हमारा उधर 29 चैप्टर हो जाएगा. Here also we will finish the Ayodhya Kandam of Ramayana. Wonderful. Start. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Atha Sri Brahmaanda Purananthargata Adhyatma Ramayana Shastram Ayodhya Kandam NAMASKARAM. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha. Om Twadadhinamidam Vishwam Asvatantram Karoti Kim Yatha Krutrimanartakyaha Nrutyanti Kuhakechaya Twadadhina Tatha Maya Nartaki Bahurupini त्वयैव प्रेरिताहं च देवकार्यं करिष्यता पापिष्ठं पापमनसा कर्माचरमरिन्दम अद्य प्रतीतोऽसि मम देवानामप्यगोचरः पाहि विश्वेश्वरानन्त जगन्नाथ नमोऽस्तु ते छिन्दिस्नेहमयं पाशं पुत्रवित्तादिगोचरं त्वज्ञानाललखड्गेन त्वामहं शरणं गता कैकेय्यावचनं श्रुत्वा रामः सस्मितम् अब्रवीत् यदाहमां महाभागे नानृतं सत्यमेव ततो मयैव प्रेरिता वाणी तव वक्त्राद्विनिर्गता देवकार्यार्थसिद्ध्यर्थम् अत्र दोषः कुतस्तव गच्छ त्वं हृदि मां नित्यं भावयन्ती दिवानिशं सर्वत्र विगतस्नेहः मद्भक्त्या मोक्ष्यसे अचिरात् अहं सर्वत्र समदृक् द्वेष्यो वा प्रिय एव वा नास्ति मे कल्पकस्यैव भजतोऽनुभजाम्यहं मन्माया मोहितधियः मामम्ब मनुजाकृतिम् सुखदुःखाद्यनुगतं जानन्ति न तु तत्त्वतः दिष्ट्या मद्गोचरं ज्ञानम् उत्पन्नं ते भवावहं स्मरन्ते तिष्ठ भवने लिप्यसे न च कर्मभिः इत्युक्त्वा स परिक्रम्य रामं सानन्दविस्मया प्रणम्य शतशो भूमौ ययौ गेहं मुदान्विता भरतस्तु सहामात्यैः मातृभिर्गुरुणा सह अयोध्याम् अगमत् शीघ्रं राममेवानुचिन्तयन् पौरजानपदान् सर्वान् अयोध्यायाम् उदारतीः स्थापयित्वा यथा न्यायं नन्दिग्रामं ययौ स्वयं तत्र सिंहासने नित्यं पादुके स्थाप्य भक्तितः पूजयित्वा यथा रामं गन्धपुष्पाक्षतादिभिः राजोपचारैरखिलैः प्रत्यहं नियतव्रतः फलमूलाशनोदान्तः जटावल्कलधारकः अधशायी ब्रह्मचारी शत्रुघ्नसहितस्तदा राजकार्याणि सर्वाणि यावन्ति पृथिवीतले तानि पादुकयोः सम्यक् निवेदयति राघवः गणयन् दिवसान् एव रामागमनकाङ्क्षया स्थितो रामार्चितमनाः साक्षात् ब्रह्ममुनिर्यथा रामस्तु चित्रकूटाद्रौ वसन् मुनिभिरावृतः सीतया लक्ष्मणेनापि किञ्चित् कालमुपावसतु नागराश्च सदा यान्ति रामदर्शनलालसाः चित्रकूटस्थितं ज्ञात्वा सीतया लक्ष्मणेन च दृष्ट्वा तज्जनसम्बाधं रामस्तत्याजतं गिरिं दण्डकारण्यगमने कार्यमप्यनुचिन्तयन् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Beautiful it is. Now let us see tvadadhinam idam vishwam aswatantram karoti kim. I told yesterday, if you remember, all the time the world is in Ishvara's adhina only. Ultimately, his Maya only works. That is why in his Maya, when he created the world, he created the jivas, he gave the duties to them. Whoever are doing the duties exactly, knowing through the Shastra as taught by the Guru, they are always are happy. They are taken care by the Lord for higher and higher happinesses, evolutions and moksha. Only those who have misused the freedom given try to go astray. They cannot go permanently astray. They are kicked and brought back. Like all animals are walking, but they are not swatantra. The fellow who is behind, the owner of those, he will have to make them go in that path. He does them to go in the direction. Those who are going in the direction, he will not even do anything to them. Other fellows, one or two, भेड़ बकरी इधर जा रहे हो डंडा मार के लाइन में ले आते. इन द सेम वे भगवान का ही माया लीला यहाँ चल रहा है. इसलिए जो उनका पालन कर रहे हैं उनकी बातों का उनको सुख शांति, जो नहीं कर रहे हैं उनको पालन करने के लाने के लिए भगवान उनको कष्ट देते हैं. All the difficulties given by the Lord to all of us are only to come back onto the track of doing what Lord wants us to do. Then only the liberation. Therefore, what is a very subtle thought here we have to understand is कि I can't understand what Lord is, what His Maya is, how it is. But this much I can understand, where do I stay? And with the help of Shastra and Guru, I can know what I have to do. This much if I do, I am free. My job is done. Again, I am repeating. You cannot understand the Lord's plan, how He is doing the entire universe, including our own evolution. Never ever till the Anubhuti comes, Guru or God reveals to the Bhakta or Sadhaka the evolutions which are happening. Like you and I are studying Shastra. It won't go waste. If it goes waste, then Shastra ka, Guruon ka, Prarthanam ko koi phal hi nahi rahega. But do you realize that the evolution which is happening in us? We don't realize. That's how the Bhagavan protects us. Because without taking us to that level, reaching to that level, if we are given these things in between, shown, we become arrogant. We become egoistic. We become careless. Bhagavan wants to protect us. Therefore, He never shows our evolution. पता नहीं चलता हमको हम evolve हो रहे हैं. अंदर से होता है वो. इसलिए what we have to do? Whole scheme of the Lord's maintaining the world and also our own life, how He is managing, we cannot understand fully. Fully we can't. But right now, like I am a Swami, and I am in this way with this knowledge of Shastra given by Gurudev and Parampara, sharing it with the people. Outer work this is. Inner work is what? Myself going through this knowledge thoroughly and doing the sadhana said. In this, तो clarity can come to me ना. That was अकल तो है, अकल है ही उसलिए. उसके लिए, उसको उसलिए यूज करना है, करके अकल यूज उतना करो. After that, when will I evolve? How come? How much sadhana will happen? ये सब, it is not in my hands. Is it not? This is how this prasanga of the Kaikeyi we have to utilize. Whenever I am going through the dukkha, understand that I have done the papa. Realize what is that papa. Come out of it with our own effort and prayers of the Lord. So too, whatever sadhana told to us by the Shastra, exactly do it. When will the transformation results will come? Leave it to the Lord. Karmanyavadhikaraste mapaleshu, all of them talk these subtle thoughts only. Everything cannot be clear to us. Us means what? Our intellects. Our intellects are very small, very dull. They cannot understand the scheme of all the things. Very tough. This is a very small instrument it is. कितना है हमारा दिमाग? पहली बात है कि नहीं? कितना नॉलेज वो पाएगा, समझेगा, स्वीकार करेगा, याद रखेगा, यूज करेगा? दसो, very small it is. How can this small intellect understand the entire scheme of universe which is run by the Lord? You can't. Therefore, where we are, you do that job. Whatever is given to us, doing that itself is 100% our responsibility done. And one inevitable thing is what? As a human being evolved up to human level, being spiritual alone, expected by the Lord also, required for our evolution also. Therefore, first choose to be spiritual. And in that, sadhanas, all Guru will tell us, knowing it, do them. देखो, outer varnashram dharmas are taught to us in Shastra. Inside, what values we have to have, that also are told. The need of what is bhakti and how need of bhakti, what is bhakti is taught. Need of yoga, what is yoga taught. Vedanta. See, we are given all. सबको पढ़ना पड़ता है फिर. कि पढ़कर वो clarity पाना है. Then live the life accordingly. So these are all in the scheme of evolution. This is also part of Paramatma's Leela. So to cut short, I am now in this class. You are in the class. So in the scheme of Lord's grace, He wants us to gather this knowledge. So go on gathering. Then He wants us to practice this knowledge. Do practice. He wants us to patiently do this. Not worrying for the result. Okay. When you want to give result, let Him give. उस समय हम ले लेंगे. इस तरह का हमारा मन बुद्धि जितना उसका दायरा है उतना समझकर आगे बढ़ते जाना. This is only thing in our hands. Okay. Now the Kaikeyi's last words are what? कि तदधीना तथा माया नर्तकी बहुरूपिणी त्वया एव प्रेरिता हम च देव कार्यम करिष्यता. This is a very, very essential thing. At little higher level of maturity, no? We have to just offer everything to God. At lower level of too much of papa and crookedness, that becomes a justification to continue. At that time, it is not allowed. पाप मैं करता हूं, पुण्य भगवान कराते हैं. पाप को मुझे ही छोड़ना है और पुण्य मुझे ही करना है. This clarity we should have. And once we start going into the punya karma sadhana, that time pray to the Lord, oh Lord, don't allow me to do a negative. Once or twice it happens, भगवान ये पता नहीं क्यों हुआ, आपकी माया है, but मुझे इससे बचना है. Let no wrong happen through me. In that way, we have to go on doing sankalpa. In yoga bhasha, hey Bhagavan, bless me to have only aklishta vrittis, which help in sampragnata, viveka khyati as well as guna sadhana nirodha. Don't allow me to have the klishta vrittis. देखो, अब देखो एक बात हम डिस्कस करते हैं. ट्रू है वो थोड़ा. वी आर ऑल इन वन बोट, नो? हम सारे बेचारे और लाचार हैं, तो वी कैन डिस्कस इट फॉर ए मिनट, नॉट मच. सी आवर माइंड्स, इंटेलेक्ट्स, इट्स सो मच ऑफ पैशंस, ग्रीड, सेल्फिशनेस, इंटेलिजेंसेस. हो ही नहीं पा रहा हमसे इससे बाहर आना. इसलिए शास्त्र में क्या एक बात कहा, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट, व्हाट इज इट? शुभेच्छा. भगवान, I want to come out of this wretched life. I want to come out of this wretched life. That want. So I want to live nobly. This is the only thing a human being can do, and he must do it effectively. Then listening to these prayers, when come from the sincere and serious heart, somehow a miracle happens which you can't know, which we call it as a grace, which slowly, by all the means possible or required, pulls us out of the wretchedness and takes us into the nobility. तो इसलिए तीनों बातें हम कहते हैं, खुद का प्रयत्नम, गुरु और बाकी लोगों का भी मार्गदर्शनम एंड भगवद अनुग्रह. These are the three things by which we have to come out of the negative, we have to enter into positive. And all of that starts from the Shubhecha. I don't want to live the life as a Jiva and Deha, identified with the Upadhis and suffering in the world. I want to discover my true essential nature and revel in it. ये तो बड़ा बात है. उससे पहले दिस पापा रिजल्टेड नेगेटिव लाइफ ऑफ दुख. आई डोंट वांट. आई वांट टू डू लॉट ऑफ पुण्य एंड पुण्य रिजल्टिंग सुख शांति. आई वांट टू एंजॉय. ये भी शुभेच्छा है. दिस कॉल्ड अक्लिष्ट वृत्ति. वी हैव टू गो ऑन डेवलपिंग. अगेन उसके लिए सत्संग चाहिए. यू हैव टू द कमिंग ऑफ सच पीपल. फिर अगेन वी से प्रारब्ध है तो सत्संग मिलेगा, नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगा. देखो, these are all put together is understanding. इट इज ऑल्सो ट्रू कि जिसके लाइफ में प्रारब्ध ही नहीं मानो कि दे विल नेवर अटेंड क्लास. उनके घर में सेलफोन में और टीवी में लैपटॉप में 3,500 क्लासेस हुए, बट योर फैमिली मेंबर्स नॉट इवन वन दे हैव अटेंडेड. 3,500 अबव क्लासेस एक भी अटेंड नहीं किया. घर में डेली चल रहा है. नो सी दैट टू मच इज देयर लाइफ. नो व्हाट कैन वी डू? No, you can call it as prarabdha, you can call it as your inability to convince them, you can call it as their non-interestedness in that, their immaturity, ignorance, कुछ भी ना. अब कौन सा जवाब पॉइंट देकर क्या आपको नतीजा निकलेगा? जिससे फायदा होगा वो करना चाहिए. See that? How many this way? That is why gahana karmanah gati. It is not easy. That is why so many of the upasanas, so many of Guru Sevas, when we do, it is their vilakshana anugraha which gives us that subtle intuitive power. I believe in that, which makes these things clear to us. Like you and I are developing it, with which slowly you are understanding the life should be dedicated through study of Shastra only in realizing the self. थोड़ा थोड़ा बन रहा है. इतना मेहनत करके थोड़ा. It is like by churning the wooden cups for yajna, bringing out the fire. आ रहा है लेकिन बुझ रहा है, आ रहा है लेकिन बुझ रहा है, आ रहा है लग रहा है. It doesn't stay the fire, it gets quenched. So the 2-3 disciples are pulling the churning rod, and the other 5-6 are there all around that wooden cups to with the dry leaves and twigs. जो भी आया उसको लगा के अग्नि को पकड़ना है. They struggle churning the fire for the yajna. That's how they used to do. Adhararani, Uttararani. In our life also, daily we are listening, but that fire, that through sadhana I have to become Atma Anubhava, Siddha Purusha, Mukta, I have no more want any bondage. That is coming fire but going, coming fire going. But again and again, some more years we do churning, then the really fire kindles. Add the twigs of Mananam Chintanam to that. Then that blazing fire of I want to know the truth and get realized will consume all other unwanted activities, all other unwanted thoughts, involvements, exclusively sadhana related we do. Then slowly sadhana takes us to siddhi. अब चर्निंग रोक दिया मानो, वो फिर हजारों साल भी इंतजार करो, the fire will not come from the wood, you can never do yajna. So to don't even come to the class at all, then the churning will never happen. Then never knowing the truth is the goal is understood. In this regard, one hint I will tell. What is it? Don't worry about anybody, including your husband or wife or children or parents. It is you as Jiva, you came, you do your sadhana, you are given these opportunities. That much. Sometimes mood comes, you tell them. Sometimes they interested or they ask you, you tell them. More than that, don't make it an issue. Our only issue and thing is our own personal sadhana. Again, depending on the convenience, the need and prerana from within, that little pravachana you can give them in an intelligent manner, if required. But the attention is on ourselves as sadhaka. इतना मेहनत करें तो उसका फायदामंद होएगा. Then she says, ki last sloka, ki papishtam papa manasa karma acharam. I did a papa karma because a person had in my heart that papa. Adya pratitosi mama devanam abhi agocharaha. So even devatas taraste aapke darshan ke liye, today you have gained me your darshan. Thank you. Means she is seeing Rama every day, but like a son and all, now she has seen him as Devata. Then, therefore, as she has visualized Rama as Paramatma, immediately the prayer came out. Pahi Vishweshwara. Oh Vishweshwara Pahi. Remember here, Bhagavan is Vishwa ka Ishwar hai. But Bhagavan Ishwar hai Vishwa ka karke we have to surrender. That helps us. If you don't surrender, what is the use of Bhagavan being Vishweshwara? In our knowledge. See, we have to have the knowledge that Bhagavan is Vishweshwara. Uska consequence mein we have to pray and surrender to him. Then his Vishweshwaratva comes as blessing to rescue us. Pahi Vishweshwara Ananta. Bhagavan Ananta, Anadi Ananta, Jagannatha, the Lord of the entire Jagat, Namaha Astute, salutations to you. देखो all this you don't see in Valmiki and all that Ramayana. Here तो Kaikeyi प्रस्फुट रूप से है ना, asking for forgiveness, praising to the Lord, स्तुति कर रही है, प्रार्थना भी कर रही है. Now what she is asking is most important. Chindi snehamayam pasham putra vittadi gocharam. That strong pasha of the ropes which are tying me to be a jiva, not allowing me to become bhakta or jignasu. Those two pashas of what are they? Snehamayam pasham putra vitra adi gocharam. Gocharam is expressed as the attachment toward the children and toward the wealth, etc. That is a subtle mental pasham. Please uska chedan kar do. Now, in my personal opinion, there's no greater prayer to the Lord than this. Because with all our goodness, purity, yet our sadhana is not so effective because we have healthy, good snehamaya, but they are also pasha. देखो, as much a person of criminality is bound, so much of a person of goodness and service orientation to the world also is bound from the spiritual evolution standpoint. इसलिए सर्वधर्मान परित्यज. All we have to give up only. It's noble to feel for, to pray for, to try for, to put efforts for the well-being of your own children, grandchildren. It is so wonderful it is. It's a dharma actually. But not eternally, not at the cost of the eternal dharma. उसको एक लेवल पर हमको स्थगित स्टॉप करके we have to shift to our own actual personal spiritual dharma. Else that a life not only gets wasted without growing spiritually, but we will continue in next life again where we stopped. Where we stopped in our pasha with our own children, grandchildren. Next life also will be like that. With the money, with the business, with all the friends. हर जिंदगी ऐसे ही हो रहा है. So klishta vrittis are being collected by us more and more, and that type of uttara janma only we are getting kshetri bhutaha. According to yoga bhasha. We have to develop the aklishta vrittis also, which give us such atmosphere of spiritual sadhana, which helps us in reaching the Lord, nearing the Lord. Snehapashamimam chindhi drudam vrishnishu pandushu. This is what Kunti Mata also asked. Even Uddhavji said that all my pashas are vrishnyandaka, dashara, vrishnyandaka, bhoja, whatever are they, all what pasha has cut asunder, O Lord, the knowledge given by you. Here also she is asking Kaikeyi, ki chindi snehamayam pasham putra vittadi gocharam. Please pause in this line. Write it on a paper and stick on a wall, and at least for 40 days, daily look at it. See, if our sneha to our family members gives such a good joy, our sneha prema, if it is for the Paramatma, how joyful, how wonderful it would be. Now, at this time, one thought, what is said in Bhaja Govindam, Kate Kanta Dhanagata Chinta Vatula Kimta Nasti Niyanta. That shloka we have to use here. What is that? Our attachment to children is for one of the reason is how can they grow without me? I have to take care of them. Na. Are Baba, not only him, you also are taken by that Paramatma only. Therefore, if you go toward Paramatma, when he said is Yogakshema Mahamyam, in that Yogakshema of your children also included. He will take care of them. And even now, when you think you are taking care, he only is taking care. If this clarity doesn't come, we will never be asking for Sneha Pasha Chedanam, then we are hooked on only to these things of the world. Here, Putra and Vitta, he said, but Adi word is used. Main are these two. The bank balances, properties, mobile in mobile, and the children. Added to them, Adi means what? The brothers, sisters, the other friends, the other relatives, then the club members, the members here and there. The variety of the projects taken up. इतने सारे चीजें हमको है फंसाने को, धसाने को. Each one have different ropes made. All of them are Sneha Pasha. At this level, even Desha Bhakti also Sneha Pasha. Dharma Bhakti also Sneha Pasha. ओनली परमात्मा के प्रति भक्ति होना है. पहले उनको पहुंच लो, देन लेट हिम यूज अस फॉर हिज वर्क. We should know that the Lord is taking care of the universe. That's why great Mahatma, they don't even pray. He says, I'm not intelligent to suggest the God. He knows how to manage the world. That's when some people ask him, Swami, pray karo. I just think, who am I to pray? The Lord knows everything. I should suggest the Lord or what? मेरे औकात क्या है? Understood it? He is managing. Don't be worried about it. नास्ति तव नियंता. अरे काते कांता धनगत चिंता. कांता चिंता धनगत चिंता. All the चिंतन करते रहते हो. And the funniest part is, we think we are guiding them, managing and all. Such a stupid, foolish we are. Those fellows never listen. They listen to their wives only or their children. Not to us, but we are in delusion. परमात्मा के लिए नहीं होता कि आज नहीं तो कल भगवान मिलेंगे, बट ये अटैचमेंट में होता है, इफ नॉट टुडे टुमारो दे विल लिसन. इस तरह से लाइफ इज एंडेड. दैट इज कॉल्ड द माया प्लेइंग द रोल लाइक आशा. दैट्स व्हाई आशा इज कॉल्ड एज बड़ा पाशम, आशा पाशम. हम हमेशा आशा रखते हैं मेरे बच्चे आज नहीं तो कल सुनेंगे, परसों नहीं, वो तो बिगड़ ही जा रहे हैं, बट वी कंटिन्यू अटैचिंग. And by now, with your this big life lived, all the audience, all are above 50, 60 now. You have understood, no? Nobody listens to you, including Swami. Everybody is living their life. कोई अपने हाथ में नहीं है. Even nowadays, the child have 2 years, he has his own ego. You have to dance to his tune. What is slavery, stupid fellow? You want to teach him, educate him, put him in right direction. He doesn't want to. Kick that fellow. But Sneha Pasham. And many other knowledges we have to use. Ki any number, in how many number of times we were born as human beings, how many times we got the wife or husband or children. ये चल ही रहा है. परमात्मा को नहीं जानोगे तो अगले लाइफ में होता रहेगा. But should not be at the cost of sadhana. That's why up to certain age in Grihastha Ashrama, full responsibility, do it 100%. Full order दिया है शास्त्र ने करने को. But same Shastra has given another order that once the Grihastha Ashrama is over, equally is our duty to withdraw and focus on God. देखो ऐसा भी ब्लेम मत करो गुरु और शास्त्रों को, सब छोड़ के आने को कहते. तुरंत नहीं कहा ना. You fulfill all your responsibility duties. Beyond that, we are also waiting for you. We also want to give you that love, knowledge and liberate you. नहीं, I don't want Guru, I don't want Shastra. नए relations, नए friends, नया projects. What a funny human mind. When I listen people saying, Swamiji, I have taken up that project, this project, I just feel, Bhagavan है क्या है? They don't want to, they tell me only, "No, आपका सत्संग शास्त्र नहीं सुनेंगे, इधर उधर फंसेंगे." अब जाओ, what can I do? See the Maya. Even at the age of 65, 70, 75, still you are conceiving new projects means how much immature. Still we have not got the maturity that the world or life continues like that only. If you give importance, we have to change our life for our spiritual evolution. अगर ये thought नहीं आया तो हम बच्चे लोग ही न सांपरायः प्रतिभाति बालम. So she is matured with such a big experience. She said, give my son the Rajyam, send Rama." That was fulfilled. But throughout that, after that, she was only contemplating. Maybe. Because of which she got the type of bhakti on Rama, then feeling of badness about her own earlier behavior, now the Vairagya also, Jignasa also. जिस भरत के लिए वो राज्य मांगती है, राज्य भी भरत भी, दोनों के प्रति मेरा अटैचमेंट काट दो. छिंदी स्नेहमयम पाशम पुत्र वित्तादि गोचरम. एंड always remember, this pasham snehamayam is in the mind. That we have to cut. No need to run away from the world. Stay in the same world, cut the attachment rope. And the attachment is expecting something from them. That can be cut when we live in limits and we earn what we want for our things, and anything extra required we pray to God. If the God gives, we take. If not, we just live like that. In this way, our dependency when gets reduced, then our sneha goes away. Yeah, stay in the house. Tell the children, एक खाना दे दो मेरे को दोपहर में बस, अगले दिन तक कुछ नहीं मांगूंगा. I am busy in my tapasya. So you are in tapasya only at that time. There is no sneha passion. But you want so many things. जैसे एयर पे ले जाओ, घुमाओ, ये खरीद के लाओ, वो लेके आओ. So many you have, then dependency हो जाते हैं. Then you have to become slave to them. When we reduce our requirements, only live in minimum. Okay, health also is required thing. They have to take care. All that is allowed. They must do it. Beyond that, if you reduce it, then we don't need to have attachment to anyone. Like I am doing my classes. No, I have no attachment to any one of you. Earlier I had, because expecting you all to do a lot of prachar and help me in publicizing these classes. I understood you can do only what you can do, not beyond that, which is not sufficient. So I'll drop it. So my attachment to you only this much. Come and listen to class. That also is broken because some of the people whom I trusted, they left me. Therefore, even that I don't have. I have full, beautiful, joyful mind of doing my dharma of the classes. No sneha passion. I am enjoying that. In my own mind, that freedom, which is healthy. Even you also can have that. Wherever you are. You get a better Swami to speak, go. Better subject, go. Learn, enjoy. स्नेह पाशम को कहीं भी नहीं फंसाना. सो स्नेह पाशम इमं छिंदी स्नेहमयम पाशम पुत्र वित्तादि गोचरम. हाउ? तद ज्ञान अनल खड्गेन. दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. तद ज्ञान अनल, तद ज्ञान खड्गेन. सी, भगवत स्वरूप ज्ञानम itself is agni. Bhagavad Swarupa Jnanam itself is Khadga. I told you yesterday, as a Khadga, it cuts all the attachments. As an Agni, it burns all the ignorances. What? The Jnana. Of what? Bhagavan. Bhagavan ka Swarupa Jnana, which she said in the earlier slokas. So perhaps must be saying, theoretically I have understood, practically I have to meditate and have that Jnanam of you, Satchidananda Brahma, so that no more attachment, no more ignorances. So Jnana Agni, Jnana Khadga. Like in Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter, Jnana Tapasya, Jnana Agni, Jnana Nauka, Jnana Khadga. 5 things or 6 things they talk about. Jnana Tapasya, Jnana Khadga, Jnana Agni, Jnana Nauka, and one more is there. One more, whatever, 5 or 6. Here also 2 are used. The Jnana Agni, Jnana Khadga. Now, through our Upanishad study and also Adhyatma Ramayanam, we are sharpening and using the Jnana Khadga. We are blazing the Jnana Agni, trying to offer the oblations of our own Ajnana. And it also it should happen smoothly, healthily, without any pain, like a cardiologist does the heart operation without pain. In this way, we have to be very delicate in these operations. very true in these operations. क्योंकि कुछ इधर उधर हो गया बंदा मर ही जाता है उधर. सो हम कोई भी जबरदस्ती करते हैं तो साधक इनर्स विल डाई. दैट शुड नेवर हैपन. This spiritual evolution, it's an evolution, not revolution. It should happen very consciously, delicately. भगवान में ऐसे ही करते हैं. इसलिए suddenly he learned give the अनुग्रह. धीरे धीरे exposing us in each life to various experiences and gives us maturities. Slowly, slowly is doing it. We also very carefully do. But the clarity is this. In the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, Agni and Khadga, only the attachments to the entire Pancha Upadhis, there was for attachment, also the ignorances can be cut and burnt. And before we concern about Sneha Pasha Chedanam, we have to concern about Pancha Upadhi Chedanam. Upadhi Tadatme hai, and you want to get detached from the world is not easy. So, reduce the attachment to the things and beings around, then focus on the Panchakoshas, understand them, discover them to be the Anatma. After that, यही मेरे से तादात्म्य नहीं है तो इसके द्वारा जो बाकी है उससे मेरे को अटैचमेंट कैसा होगा. That feeling that this body is given to me, I have to use it for sadhana, it will be given for temporary time, then it will be taken away and it has its own prarabdha of various sukha, dukkha, disease and health, etc. When this thought I entertain for a long time, then with this deha only the tadatma has gone. Because of this deha, all other sambandhas are there. How can I have to them? That is how Sneha Pasha Chedanam. And all is valid. These are all negative what we said. Valid only on the positive side. Positive is the Brahma Jnanam, Brahma Vidya, Tattva Jnanam, Tattva Vidya, Atma Jnanam, Atma Vidya. Upanishad Jnanam, Upanishad Vidya. That Upanishad Vidya which tells about the Brahma Lakshanas and proves that Brahman alone is true with all logics, etc. Other than Brahman, everything is Mithya. In that powerful knowledge only, acting as the sword, we can cut all attachments. Acting as Agni, that knowledge can burn all ignorances. We are creating it. We are sharpening the sword, we are blazing the fire. अभी नहीं हुआ. अभी ऐसा नहीं तीखा हुआ तलवार की काट सकते हो. मेहनत लगता है कटेगा नहीं. Therefore, listen more and more Upanishads. Understand that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman alone is true. Everything other than is imaginary projected. I thought do prayer to Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, you are making us study Upanishad Bhashyam, but also open up the deep understandings and convictions in our heart so that we are able to cut asunder every attachment. And in this knowledge, we burn all ignorance and experience that self. This way, keep on praying. Now here he says, Tat jnana anala khatgena. Then how can I do it for you? Tvamaham sharanam gata. Final word is, I have come to your refuge. I surrender to you. See? Uddhava also. Last loka. Prapannam. Anushadimam. Arjuna also. So, please Shadimam Tvam Prapannam. Wherever we do Sharanagati to Guru and God, they will take full care of us in guiding us to come out of samsara, take us on the Mukti Marga. The greatness of KAIKEYI is this, Ki Tvamaham Sharanam Gata. Can we right now feel in our heart the Sharanagati to the Shastra, to Paramatma, our Ishtadeva, whose puja we are doing in the Puja Mandiram, and to our Guru, whomever you have chosen? Tvamaham Sharanangata. So, what is the feeling totally? See the heart of KAIKEYI. She was feeling so much guilty and regretted. So, that can go away when she confesses it in front of him, against whom she has done all that, and is Rama. Luckily, is Paramatma only. So, she expressed all our mistakes. Then she asked for forgiveness. She says, all your Maya and all, without your Anugrah, nothing happens. Now, O Lord, I have come to your Srinagati. Please, give me the Atma Jnana, Tattva Jnana, Brahma Jnana. See to it that no more I am persecuted by my ignorances and attachments. So, Spashta. This is what we have to sit and daily do Mananam Chintanam. And when it becomes stronger and stronger, as we say, Ishvara Krupa can be very vividly seen in happening of all these things. You are with everyone, but no attachments. and the ignorance of Dehadita Adhyatma are getting reduced. And the mind is becoming calm and quieter. And those Aklishta Vrittis helping us in that Viveka Khyati. On the seat of meditation, we are able to detach from the Upadhis by being the Sakshi. And that also in the long time it is done. That Sakshi, which is Chaitanya Sarupa, which is actual reality but not at all seen now because of our attention on Namarupa, that is seen more vividly, more clearly, more conspicuously. Right now, Rupa Nama Jagat is so real, the reality is not seen. Right now, pots are so real, mud is not at all seen. But through meditation of Sakshi Bhavatyani, when you become deeper, deeper, we will develop a vision that the mud is real, pots are imaginary. See, the water is real, waves come and go. In the same way, the Shuddha Chaitanya Atma is reality. In that some corner, this Rupanama is just imagined projected for a play. It has nothing to do, I have nothing to do with it, it will not affect me. Like a great Vedantic Jnani doing his own sadhana and upasana, and for him, anything in the world that's happening, will he care it? Because he understood, these are all his mithya jagat, iska koi tikana nahi hota, it goes on changing from one mode to the other mode, nothing can be done about it. How is he relaxed? In the same way, a person through developing the Sakshi Bhava and the grace of Lord discovers that Sakshi Chaitanya as the self, which is ever there, eternal there, all pervading. In that Anubhuti is there, in that some corner, some Vyavahara is happening. So what? That is a Jivan Bhakti. She asked for that. Sri Ramji ne kya kaha fir? Kaikeya vasanam srutva. See, Ramji, Rama sasmitam abramit. With a cute smile, Sri Ramji replied, Yada hamam mahabhage. O Mahabhaga, O respectful mother, whatever you told about me, na anrutam, it is not juta, satyameva tata, it is truth only. What is the truth? Maya eva prerita vani. Tava bhaktrat vinirgata. The Vani which came out of your mouth is Maya Prerita. So this assurance given by Rama has relaxed Kaikeyi once for all. The greatness of Guru and Shastras is what? It brings us out of that regrets and guilts of Papa what we have done. At one level of ignorance we have done. Now we are matured. We need not hold on to those past things. Okay, okay. तो भगवान यह कह रहे हैं कि मेरे प्रेरणा से आपसे वाणी निकली है. यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट. Therefore, you can be free from that guilt, that regrets. Do not worry. Thank God she is solaced, comforted. In the same way, to all of us also, same thing. We are at the level of ignorance, therefore we are doing mistakes. Don't justify again that one. That crooked mind should not be there. We should always positively aim at positive things only. While doing the positive things, कभी कभी ये गड़बड़ हो रहा है, उस समय हे भगवान लाचार बेचारा हूँ मैं, रक्षा करो, प्रोटेक्ट करो. अन्यथा शरण से तब हम शरण था. प्लीज रिड्यूस द पाप वृत्ति इन मी, पाप कर्म इन मी. और भी रिड्यूस करो, और भी रिड्यूस करो, पुण्य साधना बढ़ाओ बढ़ाओ, और पूरा 100% पुण्य साधना होना है मेरे अंदर. नॉट इवन लिटिल पाप. दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू टेक सपोर्ट ऑफ भगवान थ्रू प्रेयर्स. नॉट जस्टिफाइंग हियर. नो नेवर ऑफ द नेगेटिव. हाँ, भगवान के माया के कारण मैं गलत कर रहा हूँ करके करते ही मत जाना. फिर भगवान का माया डंडा भी लगाएगी. फिर देन यू टेक दैट ऑल्सो. In this case, you being sensitive, you use your discretion to help yourself. Don't think about others. Don't get others misguidance. मैं हूँ, मेरे अंदर क्या हो रहा है मुझे पता है. उसमें पुण्य की मात्रा कितना है, पाप की मात्रा कितना है, साधना की मात्रा कितना है. सो साधना बढ़ाओ, पुण्य बढ़ाओ, पाप को घटाओ. अपने प्रयत्न जितना होगा उतना करो. रिमेनिंग भगवान से ask him, so he will bless us. So he said, because of my prerana only, the Vani came out of your mouth. And Deva Karyartha Siddhyartham. Devataon ka karya is to kill Ravana, have to leave the Ayodhya. Therefore it came out of your mouth. Atra dosha kutah tava. Where is your mistake in that? Therefore you are relaxed. Rama is Jnani. Therefore he never found fault with her and blamed her. Bharata and Lakshmana, they don't know. Therefore they thought she is wrong and all. In fact, that big episode of this Adhyatma Ramayana Rama Bharata Milan is fully deleted only by Vyasa Bhagavan. नहीं, वो टॉपिक आया नहीं जो वाल्मीकि में हमने इतना विस्तार से पढ़ा. Where Sri Rama Lakshmana sitting in the kutia, then Dhul Mitti was coming up. Then Sri Rama said, Lakshmana, go and see. Lakshmana climbs the tree and looks at, then sees a huge Sainyam coming, and he could find the elephant which was generally used by Dashratha. Then he says to Rama, hey Bharat, aa raha hai attack karne ko, Bhagwan, आज्ञा दे दो आपके रक्षा के लिए, I'll finish Bharat and all of that. Then Rama says, no, no, don't misunderstand. I know Bharata more than you. He must be coming with different reasons. Let us wait for him to come and talk. This all topic has not come in Adhyatma Ramayana, but we saw that in Valmiki. So Bharata and Lakshmana were not in so wisdom. They found fault with KAIKEYI. Rama knows. That's how gurus also know we do wrong because forced by some ignorances. And they operate at the level of ignorance only. They don't worry about the symptoms right now. जब ज्ञान मिल जाएगा इसको, अज्ञान हट जाएगा तो खुद ही सुधर जाएगा. So they have love and compassion. They look at the cause. You like the sadhu people, somebody chori ki. So they don't look at the chori. They look at the reason of chori. The two reasons are either he has no money or he has got crooked mind. So operate there. Give money, you will not be a chore. Separate the crooked money, you will not be a chore. That's how the operation. Lord and Gurus operate at that cause level. When the cause level is operated, then the effect is good. Positive, badal jata hai na. So where is your mistake there? Tava dosha kutaha. Ho gaya. Now as he expected or request for the blessings, he gives. Gachatvam jaye apa hrudi mam nityam bhavayanti divanisham. Day in and day out, do meditation of me only in your heart. Sarvatra vigata sneha. Be careful, don't allow yourself to attach to anything. Mad bhaktya. Have your devotion to me. Moksha se achiratu. Very soon you'll get liberated. And as regards I am concerned, as said in every of the Shastra, wherever the Bhagavan's avatar is spoken, I don't have somebody near to me attached, nor I have ever to anyone. I am equal to all Samaha. Anybody who prays to me, I bless them. Who doesn't pray, I don't bless. That topic he talks about. Then in this way, KAIKEYI's beautiful episode over. More beautiful topic comes after this is Bharata, how he goes there and sets everybody in their place, and himself goes to Nandigama, and how wonderfully he rules the kingdom on the name of Rama, not on himself. That topic will come. Then the people too much coming and disturbing Rama in that jungle, Rama says, isko chhod ke jaye. Then he goes to Atri Muni. This is how tomorrow we'll see Sri Rama going to Atri Muni. That topic we can do. Before that, Bharatji story. And before that, the conclusion of Rama's words regarding what he is. These are the three more topics we have to discuss in this chapter. I thought आज हो जाएगा. अब जब पढ़ते रहो तो पता चलता है उसमें how many things are there. Thank you. सर्वं रामार्पणम् ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शान्ति 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 ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरे अमृतकलशस्थाय सर्वाभय विनाशाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णुवे नमः भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्त के घनागन रोग भरोद दंभोले मृत्युदारु कुठारिकाय नमो नमः ओम नासै रोग हरे सौबीरा जपद निरंतर हनुमतबीरा ओम श्री हनुमतबीराय नमः हनुमतबीराय नमः ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च Om Rama 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 Rama. Last 7-8 days we were chanting Shiva Stotras. Now next 5-6 days we chant Ganesha Stotras, which are in this book. Some of them may be repeated, maybe twice also we might have done. Never mind, we'll every day 5 minutes toward the end of class we are just praying to Lord through Stotrams and reclining in his lap or at his feet, praying the Lord, thanking the Lord for giving this glorious day, praying the Lord that one more day for sadhana given to us and we may do more intensely sadhana and reach to him. That's the idea. So, Atha Shri Ganesha Stotravali Ganeshanugrahena Samasta Vigna Nivaranahartham Riddhi Siddhi Praptyartham Samasta Shastrokta Brahmatmaikya Bodhasiddhyartham Ganeshadi Samasta Devatanam Darshana Anugraha Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Samskrutehe Vishwavyaptyartham Sanatana Vaidik Samskrutehe Samasta Shatrunam Samula Nirmulnartham Cha Sadhaka Bhakta Sevakanam Cha Vigna Nivarana Shakti Namavaptyartham Cha Shri Ganesha Paramatmanaha Stotranam Parayanamam Sarve Karishyamahe Adau Shri Ganesha Vandanam Shri Ganesha Pratah Smaranam Cha Namaskaraha. We will do 3 stotras today of 3-3-4-4 minutes. First, Om Shri Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Namaskaraha Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagatitaya Nagananaya Shutiyagna Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste Bhaktatinashanaparaaya Ganeshwaraya Sarveshwaraya Shubhadaya Sureshwaraya Vidyadharaya Vikataya Vamanaya Bhakta Prasanna Varadaya Namo Namaste Namaste Brahmarupaya Vishnurupaya Te Namaha Namaste Rudrarupaya Karirupaya Te Namaha Vishwarupa Swarupaya Namaste Brahmacharine Bhakta Priyaya Devaya Namastubhyam Vinayaka Lambodhara Namastubhyam Satatam Modaka Priya Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Atha Shri Ganesha Vandanam. Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum. Om Ganganavataye Namaha. Atha Shri Ganesha Vandanam. Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Agajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadantam Bhaktanam Ekadantam Upasmahe Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Chaturbhujam Mahakayam Gajavaktram Shubhankaram Bhaktanam Varadam Dhyayet Mahaganapatim Vibhum Sajayati Sindhuravadanaha Devaha Yatpada Pankaja Smaranam Vasaramanidiva Tamasam Rashina Nashayati Vignanam Gajananaya Mahate Pratyuhati Virachide Avara Karuna Pura Tarangitadrushe Namaha Gajananam Bhota Ganadi Sevitam Kaveta Jambo Palacharu Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam Tvam Vigna Shatrudalaneti Cha Sundareti Bhakta Priyeti Sukadeti Phala Pradeti Vidya Pradetya Gahareti Chayestuvanti Tebhyo Ganesha Varado Bhavanityameva Iti Shri Ganesha Vandanam Atanamami Siddhi Vinayakam Ekadantam Shurvakarnam Gajavaktram Chaturbhujam Pashankushadharam Devam Dhyayet Siddhi Vinayakam Dhyayet Gajananam Devam Tapta Kanchana Sannibham Chaturbhujam Mahakayam Sarva Varna Bhushitam Dantakshamala Parashum Purna Modakadharinam Modakasakta Shundagram Ekadantam Vinayakam. Om Atha Shri Ganesha Pratah Smaranam ॐ प्रातः स्मरामि गणनाथमनाथबन्धुं सिन्दूरपूरपरिशोभितगण्डयुग्मम् उद्दण्डविघ्नपरिखण्डनचण्डदण्डौ आखण्डलादिसुरनायक वृन्दवन्द्यौ प्रातर्नमामि चतुराननवन्द्यमानौ इच्छानुकूलमखिलं च वरं ददानौ तं तुन्दिलं द्विरसनादिभयज्ञसूत्रं पुत्रं विलासचतुरं शिवयोः शिवाय प्रातर्भजाम्यभयदं खलु भक्तशोक दावानलं गणविभं वरकुञ्जरास्यम् अज्ञानकाननविनाशनहव्यवाहम् उत्साहवर्धनमहं सुतमीश्वरस्य श्लोकत्रयमिदं पुण्यं सदा साम्राज्यदायकं प्रातरुत्थाय सततं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमानिति श्रीगणेश प्रातस्मरणम् अन्तराय तिमिरोपशान्तये शान्तपावनमचिन्त्य वैभवं तं नरं वपुषि कुञ्जरं मुखे मन्महे किमपि तुन्दिलं महः. O Lord Ganesha, we started doing the chanting of these stotras. Whether we know the meaning or not, bhava we know or not, with bhakti we are doing or not, please don't mind all that. We are ignorant, we are innocent, we are immature. At our level, I think only this much we can do. You being kind and compassionate, please give us the result of all the stutis done with all the understandings and meditative poises, because you can do, you are the Lord. So, in this way, we can even put the bharam of giving us ability to understand all this on Paramatma only. Then He will live it. He will make us qualified somehow or the other. He will give us knowledge also of these stotras. Thank you. Sarvam Sri Ramadi Samasta Devata Charana Arpanamastu Om Purnamada Om Bhurbo Swaha Tatsadurenyam देवसहित प्रसव अत्यंत अर्थेन परिशिंचामूर्तेन प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पण मंगल नीलाजनात्म शंकर रामदेव ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगानलोल वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत चोर कृष्ण नित्य मंगलम भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परमदयावार्धे गीतामृता परमै पार्साद्रुवक्षर मंगलम सर्वमंगलम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ दासरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो रामप्रचोदयात् ओम दत्तुषाय तन्नो रुद्रमांजनेय रामचंद्र नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मंगलम कौसलेन्द्र रामाय गुणाप्ते मंगलम श्री वृक्ष वृक्षवाणे पार्षद रूपा गीताचार्याय मंगलम बोल श्याम रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्र चूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत पुरुष गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराणिता शास्त्र की जय श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वैष्णव वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासादि रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वैष्णवाद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिला पतंजलि वेद व्यास आदि योग आचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सतगुरुदेव भगवान की जय आज के आनंद की जय नम पार्वती वदे हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदिवरा शक्ति माता की जय समस्त साधक भक्त श्रोता उपासक सेवक मंडली की जय. Thank you friends for a wonderful day again. It is all because of your encouraging that we are able to do some of this Shastra Dhenam. I wish and pray earnestly from the depth and core of my heart. Bhagavan gives a long, healthy life to every one of you. Takes care of your family members and all. None of the Adi Bhautika, Devika, Adhyatmika tapas should trouble you, and the mind be soaked in beautiful Jnanam Bhakti and experiencing Paramatma Parama Ananda in this very life very soon. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet again with all our wonderful 6 classes.